We got the message late one Saturday night. Dimitri was calling in the favor I promised him back in Holland. He'd gone ahead and booked the whole team passage under assumed identities to none other than Bloodbath Bay. Easily the most lawless town on Earth. It's home to a group of cultural hermits who doggedly maintain the ways of their pirate forefathers. The cruise over gave us some time to get the rundown from Dimitri. I guess his grandfather, Remy Lestow, was a pioneer in deep-sea diving. He'd made a fortune looting undersea wrecks. Although his luck ran short when a young cutthroat by the name of Black Spot Pete stole not only his loot, but his precious diving gear as well. A broken man, Remy retired from treasure hunting and eventually started a family. Dimitri, growing up on his grandfather's stories, dreamed of one day recovering the gear. So that was our task. We've been called in to get our hands on this miraculous diving equipment. Not all bad, really. If things go our way, the team might get a frogman out of the deal, which Bentley figures will be a big help cracking the Cooper vault. That Bentley, always thinking.
Hey guys, we get to be pirates. This is exciting for me because, as you may or may not be aware, pirates are pretty cool. I was expecting a panoramic show the area scene, but apparently that doesn't exist for this one. So, hello friends, this is Kevin, aka K-Man1, coming at you with another episode of Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. In the last episode, we stole General Tsao's treasure and rescued Jing King from the wedding and also fought a dragon. And in this episode, we're going to be helping out Dimitri with the favor that he's called in for. So I figure we have to play as Sly, because that's kind of what you do when you're playing video game. And this is a bad situation for me. Okay. Well, ignoring my inability... Are you real, game? Are you real right now? So ignoring my inability to play this game, it is time to see if we can track down Black Spot Pete and recover the old scuba gear that he stole. And in order to do that, we're going to have to start talking like pirates, which is something I'm very much looking forward to. Come on, game! Don't play me like that. Alright. Apparently I'm incapable of actually working my way up. If this takes very much longer, then I'm gonna have to cut ahead. Game! Stop! Stop being terrible. And by game, I mean me, apparently, because I'm incapable of playing the game right now. Alright, we finally got up to where I needed to be. Let's just go talk like a pirate.
There he is, Black Spot Pete.
I didn't think pirates could get that old. Thought scurvy would get them or something.
Don't lower your guard for an instant. All pirates are killers, plain as that, and they don't trust outsiders at all. How's your pirate accent?
Arr, I forgot me number 2 pencil for the Scantron test.
Joke all you want, but that guy won't help us out until you've earned his trust.
Well, it's time to go over and talk to him, and we get to use our amazing pirate accent. Except, I'm pretty sure we don't actually use pirate accent in this cutscene, and I'm right, because useless trivia, yeah, but it seems like Black Spot Pete is having none of Sly's nonsense, so let's regroup and come up with a new plan, which is what's gonna have to happen. Cantankerous Tim is also probably the best name for a pirate I can imagine. Because, I mean, what does cantankerous even mean? I might have Googled that and throw it up on screen to show its definition. If it even has an official definition. But, I don't know. Anyways, let's see what we have to do now.
Salt of the earth, that black spot, Pete.
It's clear to get anywhere with the old coot, we'll need to fool him into thinking that you're cantankerous Tim.
What happened to Tim anyway?
His lieutenants mutinied on the old guy and divided the plunder, including his captain's outfit.
This is the only real pirate town left. They must be around here somewhere.
You're right. That's Stone Jake. Toughest guy you'll ever meet. He took the eye patch.
Tough enough to take an anchor dropped on his head?
Good plan. That'll do the job, matey. Stone Jake has a
Alright,
thing
so
about
it's
money.
time to
If you whack the palm
acquire
he's sure
some
to come
bits
running.
for
Perfect.
a new disguise. And so in order to bait this guy, we need to whack trees, and he'll think it's monkeys for some reason. And he's going to take the most awkward path in the universe in order to get to it. But all we need to do is bait him underneath that anchor over there, and then drop it onto his head. Every now and again there will be a normal guard here to kind of wrestle your jimmies, as it were. And all you need to do is pull it right now. And I missed. Okay, yeah. Every now and again that guard right there will troll you and prevent you from actually being able to complete the mission. But all you need to do is... Where are you going? I'm apparently going to have to cut ahead to once he finally gets his life sorted out. Alright, that took way longer than it really needed to. Not gonna lie. The game was trolling the crap out of me, and that is just something I will not stand for. But it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and address this so I don't forget to later. Some of you might notice that percentages are a little bit inconsistent with where they were before I started this chapter of the game. Basically, my save file got deleted, and so this is playing on a different save file, wherein I have completed some of the challenges in earlier chapters. It's not really a huge deal, I imagine, but for those of you who do care about that sort of thing, that's the reason why. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. And I'm having issues navigating this area because...
There's the second lieutenant. You need to steal his peg leg.
Peg leg? Seriously? Isn't that kind of harsh?
You'll need it for the costume. It's very unique. Look, what you need to worry about is getting past his bodyguards.
I'll have to pick them off one by one. Shouldn't be a problem.
So like what was I saying? Oh yeah, this place can be a little bit confusing to navigate because, first of all, there just aren't as many places to climb up as you might think, and everything kind of looks the same to me. I don't know. Anyways, that mission is made completely ridiculously easy if you have the silent obliteration move, and if you don't, then you have to be a little bit more creative, I imagine, but honestly, silent obliteration is the best 600 gold you'll ever spend, for my money, so definitely worth if you ask me.
The dogs are closing in. Stay awake. Keep your wits about your head. Stay sharp. Yes, sharp as an axe, sharp as a pin, sharp. Ah! Oh, I know it. 'Tis true. An Asian of Thames come for revenge.
Well, this guy is running away, and so all we gotta do is chase him down. And if we catch up to him, which is actually very possible and quite easy if you're any good at the game, which I'm proving not to be today. Yeah, if you catch up to him and try to whack him with your cane or anything, he's just gonna keep running. So this is a matter of just following him until he reaches his ultimate destination, which is fine. So yeah, for that last guy, silent obliteration is your friend. Also, this guy will activate traps behind him, and wow, when did I get so low on health?
Avast!
I guess a while ago when I was failing spectacularly. Yeah, this guy will activate traps, and you won't be able to use them on him, so you've got to be very aware of where they are. and be able to avoid them. And so it's just a matter of watching for shadows of anchors like that. And this chase sequence can be a little bit long and drawn out, but hopefully it won't be a huge time sink in terms of the span of the episode. And sorry if my voice isn't great, but this is the first thing I'm recording after waking up, and your first recording of the day is usually a little bit rough around the edges. And generally I don't like to record first thing in the morning, but since I have a lot of stuff going on in the near future and I want to be able to get this video out, I am kind of having to cut corners.
Avast there! You've got me with me back to the sea. I yield.
I just wanted your hat.
Me hat? That's what this be about. Take the mouldy cut of cloth and away with you.
Alright, so we got the pirate hat, which completes our disguise, and so it'll be another disguise that we can equip in this thing. So now we are a pirate, and I'm going to save I'm going to save the pirate accent for when it really counts, and we will get to getting. And so before we get into this, this is going to be a branching dialogue path mission, but once you get into it, you'll probably realize that it's going to be a little bit different for everyone who does it. And so for that reason, I'm thinking I might just cut it out entirely. Also, this is the sort of thing that requires a lot of focus in order to accomplish. So we'll see how I have to deal with this.
What? Cantankerous steam! You're back, you two-faced scallywag!
Aye, matey. And not to be rude, but let's talk of treasure. Arr.
How about a round of vinegar talk first, you baboon-faced toilet?
I've read about this, Sly. It's customary for pirates to engage in insult competitions. Just make sure you never repeat anything that's already been said.
You take the first broadside, shipmate.
Alright, so this is going to be a insult contest where you need to select different dialogue path options under time limit, and you aren't allowed to repeat anything that's been said. And so for that reason, I'm going to focus on this and go ahead and cut it out and use the remainder as end slates. So let's go ahead and move along with that.
Ha! Cantankerous Tim, it must be you. Forgive this old sea dog and his sunburnt eyes for not recognizing you straight away. I've never met a man on land or sea that could curse half as well. Tell me, shipmate, why after so long away do you drop anchor now?
I've come for me share of the treasure we stole years back from that Remain Lousteau fella.
'Twas a good haul, that. Speak of it while drunk often. You and I burying the loot in the belly of Dagger Isle. Aye, and many a year I kept the map to the treasure hidden, safe as a swaddling babe.
Arr, then let's have it. High time we dug up our retirement and lived as lords.
It shames me fierce to tell you, shipmate, but I lost me galleon in a game of cards. And worse yet, the map was stolen by that terror, Captain Lefouille.
What? What? I'd have run him through with my cutlass before giving up so treasured a parchment.
This Lefouille's no ordinary buccaneer, no. He's earned the reputation as the smartest man on the 7 seas. The devil lives in yonder cape. 'Tis there you'll find the map, and your death as well. If you go for the treasure, shipmate, you go alone. Me seafaring days are long behind me.
Thank you, Pete. You've been a good friend.
Aye, and you're still a skinny, malodorous, hairy-palmed bottom feeder.
Thanks to Black Spot Pete, we've got a lead on Remy Lou Stowe's treasure. It's buried somewhere on Dagger Island, a landmass many leagues from our current position. To make the voyage, we'll need to steal a pirate ship from the harbor. No easy feat given the cutthroat nature of these cutthroats. First, Murray and Sly will steal a jolly boat and blast the rudders off any ships that could chase us out into the open ocean. The action is sure to provoke the harbor patrol, so be prepared for a sea battle. With them out of the way, no one could stop us from leaving harbor. Meanwhile, Penelope and I will work together to break into Lafouille's keep and steal the map to the buried treasure. Once both objectives are reached, we'll steal a ship and set sail for Dagger Island. Then it'll be a simple matter of following the map and digging up the loot.
Oh yeah? You're a donkey-head, twisted piece of filth.
'Tis already been said, no pirate worth his salt would reuse an insult. It's a crime before nature.